What's going on, football fans? It's your boy Lolo, and I know we said we would be coming to y'all after the matches on every day, but Italy and Austria is still going on, and it is at 2-1 Italy in the 117th minute. So we're going to finish watching this, and I'm sure Mark will call in at some point, but this is crazy. What a crazy opening day. So let's get our thoughts in. What are you guys thinking about this Italy-Austria match? I thought Austria was due that goal. That goal was due, and Sabitzer just moments before. Woo! What's going on, Grogan? Glad to see you're here with me, with just a handful of other people. That Austrian goal scorer at the near post, for real. Who does he think he is diving in like that? Get it. Just to make my thumbnail wrong, I would love to see Austria score a goal right here. And if you guys are ahead of me, don't say anything. I'm at 118.10. It would be a whole lot of fun to have day one of the knockout stages go straight to penalties. Or not straight to penalties, but go to penalties. And we're on penalties at day one. But, oh my God, who would have thought that this match was 0-0 at the end of regular time? What did you guys think about that, the opening 90 minutes, I would say? Who do you think should have owned it? I thought Italy owned the first half. Austria owned the second half. Italy really came out in extra time and dominated for that first 15 minutes. And now in the second half, they seem to be celebrating during that little mini halftime. A little bit too much. And now they're cutting it close. And almost another goal for Italy, but they don't quite get it. Oh, this is so exciting. God, I love football. I love the Euros. But this is why I can't wait till Mark gets here and I can talk shit to him for saying Austria are pretenders. Austria just gave Italy the toughest. Italy hasn't let a goal in. Italy hasn't let a goal in like 11 matches, 12 matches or so. And Austria was on them. And now here we go. Italy's probably going to get another goal. And no, nice shoulder-to-shoulder tackle. Get up. Something I didn't enjoy seeing was Italy on the ground the entire time. The ref is doing this the whole match. Get up, get up, get up. A fantastic match to watch. And I think Italy will not have quite as much confidence as they did going into this one, because they hadn't really been touched and no one had really been able to do anything against Italy. And this really showed that, Jesus, those Austrians went and attacked him. David Alaba had a hell of a game. Arnautovic was a menace. Sucks that that goal that he had came offside, that he was offside, but we'll see how it goes. And Grogan, you just messing with me. I don't want to hear it with 1 minute left. Saying goal. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I had Italy winning this one 2-0. I know Director John had Italy 3-0. But here we go. We'll see if you were lying to me, Grogan. Because I know I'm about 35, 40 seconds behind you guys. Nah, not happening. Blow the whistle, ref. And the whistle is blown and Italy win. Italy take the points. Or not the points. Italy move on. Italy advance. So for once, this reminded me of when I was making thumbnails for Leeds post-match live streams, because I kept doing like 1-2, Leeds win. 2-2, draw. 3-2, Leeds lose. 5-2-3, Leeds win. So it's crazy. So I have a bunch of graphics that I had to make up before we went live, saying like live penalty shootout, watch along. Italy win, Austria win. Anyway, good day. Good day of football. That sucks for the Austrians, but I think they put it well. The commentators put it well when they said Austria went out on their shield at the very least. Austria went out fighting, and they should have a lot of pride and feel like they absolutely belonged in the knockout stages. And Mark should feel bad for saying that Austria were pretenders. So, what's going on, Tim Carr? Must be odd for English VAR officials to actually have to come to a decision that isn't just giving a penalty to Manchester United. Must be what was taking them so long tonight. Yeah, they had to actually talk about it. I agree with you, Grogan. That was probably one of the most evenly fought matches I've seen in the tournament so far, because at different points in the match, one team looked to absolutely dominate, and then moments later it was the other team that was absolutely dominating. Italy didn't have all their own way. Italy had to be very, very creative and had to play at their best. Hi. Go right ahead. Anyway, let's see. Let me turn this off. All right, what's going on? Ben Ireland, glad to see you back. What's going on? Jimmy, Bremner's Ghost on here. Wow. Okay, so that's day 1 of the knockout stages done. What did you guys think about it? Let's hear your thoughts on both of the matches today. We can start with Italy, Austria. I keep almost saying Australia for some reason, but we'll talk about Italy, Australia. What are your thoughts? Who did you think was the better squad? Who deserved to win? Should it have gone to penalties? Was Arnautovic offside? Was there a lot of diving going on? I don't know. I think had Austria won that game, Italy would have been very upset, but couldn't feel like it was taken from them, because Austria went at them and really, really fought. But my first guest today actually thought Austria were a bunch of pretenders. So why don't we bring him on and see what he thinks about them now? What do you think about them now, dude?
They play great defense. They play excellent defense.
And they're attacking.
I didn't really see much from the attacking side, but there you go. There's that look I want to see. That, like, what are you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? No, yeah. I didn't think they did too much attacking. I think their defense was just stupid, ridiculous. Italy owned the middle of the field. It was crazy. And I don't mean like the midfield, but I mean the middle, up and down. They would just cut right up front. Nothing on the right-hand side. So, attribute that to Austria there. Actually, quite a boring game until the extra time, and then the extra time was like a barn burner.
Absolutely. The extra time, all of a sudden, it looked like Italy played the first half of the match.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened at halftime where Austria, like, they went into the locker room and they were like, "Guys, it's 0-0.
Yeah,
we got this. Let's go."
Yeah.
And if anybody was going to score, it seemed to me like Austria was going to score. Now, to be fair, that's how Italy plays, and that's how they score a lot of their goals. Is they look like they're about to give up a goal, and then you saw it happen a bunch of times where
they would just go over the top,
or Immobile over the top, and that's what you were talking about with the defending of Austria. They caught up to them. They made the slide tackles. They made the challenges. They were. It was nice, and I thought the referee wasn't falling for all the diving of Italy, the fucking nonsense. They got a couple calls, but they didn't fall for all of the nonsense.
Right, exactly.
So, overall, once again, I think it was officiated all right. Nowhere near as poorly as I thought the first match today was refereed. I thought it was.
You're just talking about the one call, the one non-call just before the second goal.
That's one thing that I actually was like.
I was okay with that.
It's a bit far back. Like, so much had happened that I don't know. He didn't call it. He didn't call it when it happened. So why would they call it? Like it has to be an egregious foul.
Yeah,
for them to call it.
I basically what I saw on that play was just like literally two guys that came together trying to get the ball and they both went down. I didn't see that there was a whole lot of going on with the feet. You know,
he came from behind, and usually when you come through somebody like that, it's a foul. But if it's not called, you get up. You don't let a team charge 80 yards down pitch.
Exactly.
You get up and you go fucking defend.
You play the ball. You don't play the whistle, and they were playing the whistle. And I've seen many teams get burned that way. You know, seen many teams get burned.
Yeah, it was bad. But it seemed to me. I don't like to talk conspiracy theory and all that shit, like when we're talking about Manchester United and penalties and all that shit, nonsense like that. But I do think that Wales had some calls against them that were like, whoa, what? Even, especially the red card.
I think the red card is what was involved. Red. It was a straight red, and it was harsh. But I also, Wales was getting chippy toward the end. They were running over.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter because that's the way the ref going, hey, guys.
No.
This game ain't over, and you don't do that.
A warning for getting chippy. You give yellow cards out to multiple players. You give warnings to multiple players. That red card was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
You're right. It was an overreaction. But it was the ref's way of saying, knock your shit off. Knock your shit off.
You don't say that with a red card.
Well,
I'm sorry.
That's what happened.
He said it with the red card. And now you're looking at Wales. Wales will have people will look back and say, Wales got 2 red cards in 4 games.
Okay.
Which is like,
okay.
Now they seem like a dirty team or something when it's like, wait, no.
I don't.
The first red card was 2 yellow cards that were both technical yellow cards, but the ref didn't have to give either one of them out, but they are technical yellow cards. The red? What? So I don't know. I thought lots of calls were going Denmark's way.
I mean, I don't even like. I'm not looking at that red as an issue at that point in the game.
It knocks them completely out of the game.
They were already down 3-0 with like 2 minutes left in the match. There is no way that red card affected the game in any way whatsoever. Anyway,
I know they got at least 1 goal afterwards.
Well, at that point, Wales' defense was complete.
Okay, you're right. They did have 3 goals at that point.
Yeah, the game was over.
They did have 3 goals at that point. But still, you don't send somebody off like that for something like that's so stupid. Wales did get a spanking. They deserve to lose. Denmark were fan-fucking-tastic. And Wales were subpar.
I really hated the post-match presser by who's the manager for Wales?
I don't know. Some Welsh guy.
Yeah. Anyway, he's actually, like, we had that game won in the first 20 minutes. We won that. We had that game won in the first 20 minutes. It's like,
Page.
Hey, guess what? There's 90 minutes in the match, and you guys got spanked. I didn't expect this happening, but I did say Denmark was going to win.
What's going on, Bobby? Listen, yeah, you know what? They won the first 5 minutes, maybe. But you know what they didn't do was
they played well. They played well for the first.
They played well.
They played well, and then after that, Gareth Bale did exactly what I said last night. He did his little disappearing act. He shows up for a little bit, and then he disappears. And you're like, where did Bale go? Is he coming back? Is he going to? And he didn't.
Because they were forcing him. Because Denmark, that's what we were saying yesterday, was like, I don't know. And I texted you guys today, and I said in the group, I'm going to have to rethink my current thinking about who Denmark are as a team. Because I didn't see them as this sort of an attacking team. Now, yes, 4 goals in these knockout stages, I think we
Well, to be honest, we didn't see Denmark at all for the first 2 games. They lost the first 2. They got in with 1 win.
Yeah.
And goal different, and because they scored 4 in the last group stage.
Yeah, and whoa, sorry. And we did think that was a lot due to
emotion,
the emotion and the fans and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
they got in, and here we are.
But they got in, and listen, they are a very creative team.
Mm-hmm.
They come at you with different, yes, Wales may have Aaron Ramsey and Gareth Bale, who you could say Gareth Bale is world class. Aaron Ramsey is not world class, but he's very, very good. On Denmark, it's more like 8 really good players that you may not know their names. So it's easier for Denmark to say, make sure that guy doesn't do anything and that guy doesn't do anything. Meanwhile, for Wales, it's like, bless you.
Thank you.
Make sure for Wales, it's more like,
I was muted. Bless you.
Thank you, St. John.
And you're absolutely right, Stephen. Wales can't win with just one star player, and a star player who doesn't do everything. And if he's not having a good day, he doesn't have the whole team doesn't have a good day. So,
right.
And when
who didn't have a good day was Ward. We were singing his praises, and he did not have a good day today.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Denmark were just really good, and their finishing was quality. Like,
no, the what was quality was the adjustment that Schulman made to move Christensen back into the mid.
Is that he had Christensen further forward?
No, he brought him further back.
No, but he had him further forward to begin with?
Yes, or he had him in a deep. He changed the position for Christensen. Christensen moved into the midfield, and that was the difference maker. That's what shut down Wales. Because remember, like 20 minutes in, they're just like going at him, and they make that little adjustment, and Wales got fuck all out of it.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know. Well done there. So let's look at our little sheet here. Let me move over here. Hey, here I am.
Hey.
So it looks like Denmark is going to go on to face probably
they get the Netherlands or Czech Republic.
Or Czech Republic.
Yeah.
And then we have Italy going. Well done, Italy, and now you get Belgium or Portugal. That was rough. But the good thing for Italy is that Belgium and Portugal do not play a sit back style. So
no, not at all.
Those whoever they play, it could be a 4-3 type thing.
Right. I just say, whoever they get in that from that match, I personally think it's going to be Belgium just by what we've seen rather than what I picked or selected. Donnarumma is going to have to play better. I don't think he
did not have a good game.
He did not have a good game. And look, a streak of 1,167 minutes or something crazy like that without giving up a goal is super impressive. But you wouldn't know that he has held clean sheets for that long, based on what we saw against Austria.
Once again, it's like the Dallas Cowboys always having an amazing running back. Is it really the running back? Or is it the offensive line?
Exactly. Exactly.
And so this is where you're like, oh, is he really an incredible keeper? Or is their defense just that good? Thank you, Bobby, for clarifying that. He says they went from a back 3 to a back 4, pushing Christensen into the midfield.
Okay, I knew he got moved. Whatever it was, worked.
Yeah.
And it worked so well that Schulman is going to be my man of the match for that one. I'm not even picking a player. I'm picking that coaching decision because that changed the game on a dime. I'd never seen something work so well, and I know I haven't been watching. I watch a lot of football now, but as far as like how many years I've been watching football, I haven't been watching that much, and I've watched adjustments happen on the field, and they eventually settle in. They settle in and work, or they just rapidly fail. But to see such an improvement and the complexity of the game change on a heartbeat was amazing.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, I think your microphone on your thing just keeps hitting that button or something, but we keep hearing a tick, 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 tick. Can you just let that ear down? The other one? The one with the mic? Yeah. The other one?
That tick.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at the computer, and I'm.
There you go.
That tick is the bomb I sent them.
Oh, good. You sent the bomb. Fantastic. You shouldn't admit that on.
Right here. I'm gonna do this.
No, that keeps.
No, I got it.
Yeah, but now you look like you're trying to be like a vato loco, like.
Orale.
Hey, Holmes, what did you think about Italy, man? They're pretty good.
Man, let me tell you, Italy, they weren't so good. But then, no, I can't do accents much anymore.
Well, you got a dance number out of it.
I got a dance number out of it from none other than Sophia Loren.
So, Mark, let me ask you this. Who won the day? Who won the day? A player, a coach, a team, a nation? Who won the day?
Just said it. Schulman. Coach Schulman. Oscar Schulman, or whatever his name is. Casper Schulman. Casper Schulman, he won the day. That look, I'm not joking.
We'll have to get a screen grab of whoever that is. We'll look it up.
Is that Crankle or Cranky?
Jimmy Cranky.
Jimmy Cranky.
You look like back when I was growing up and all the vatos used to like try and fight us and all the gang members. There was always one white dude in the gang, and you look like him. In different gangs, different white dudes.
Different white dudes.
But usually, the hat buttoned up to here, probably wearing.
Well, what you would normally have is you would have the top button buttoned, and then all the other ones unbuttoned.
Not the white dude though. The white dude couldn't.
Did he also have he also had the flannel that went down to his knees?
Yeah, like I could do that with
and then you get the big long chain, right? And maybe you're pulling the hat to the side. I can do the walk though. If we were on the stoop, I could do the walk.
We'll have to do our Vato Loco walk forever.
I can do the Vato Loco walk.
Vato Locos forever, Holmes. Yeah. Warriors, come out to play. My dad used to wake me and my brother up to that. Oh my God, is that him? We should give him some glasses. You look like like an athlete. That's a great term that Lawler taught me. He's like an athlete. You should learn that one. An athlete, someone who dresses up in a full tracksuit but has never worked out a day in their life.
So most of my Italian neighbors in Caval and
exactly.
Gardens.
Look at you athlete. You're for a run, you fat fuck.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, definitely. That's the man who won the day. The day was won by Casper Schulman. That adjustment.
Casper as well.
Casper. I think it's Casper Schulman, but with the HJ pronounced sh.
Schulman. Oh, it is Casper.
Yeah,
Casper is a famous name there. Listen, something we didn't even think about, and I need to put in trivia, a tracksuit wanker. Yeah, there you go, a tracksuit wanker. I just like the subtlety of, oh, look at you athlete, going out for a run, you fat fuck. But Kasper Schmeichel, if he can go through. And not him, but the team. If Denmark can go through and win this, his dad won it.
Yeah.
Peter Schmeichel.
Yeah.
I wonder how many father-son combinations have won the World Cup, have won the Euro. It's an interesting...
I actually looked that up. I tried to actually have that for a trivia question or a trivia category when I was...
What do you guys know about that, Bondi?
And I know,
Mr. Tom is clearly working.
I don't think there's a father-son combo that has won either Euros or the World Cup. Now I know they're both league champions, right?
The Schmeichels.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the only thing I know that they have in common. And there's like five father-son teams father-son combos that have won the league.
But not an international competition.
Not an international
so
competition. At least like as far as like I was able to track down. You know, now who knows like for like Copa Americana or African League of Nations or League of Africa, whatever that tournament is.
Now listen, for a quick clarification, it's Copa America. Copa Americana.
That's a drink.
Americana folk music off where it's literally dueling banjos. Americana.
There you go. Copa America. I don't know. I've only watched like 30 minutes of it, so I don't know anything. Someone's asking, what team do I support? What team do I support? When and where? Like,
Mark is a Wolves fan.
Yeah, if you're talking Premier League, I'm a Wolves fan. I don't know for how much longer. They're really bumming me out.
Okay, Jimmy says Brian and Nigel Klopp won the League Cup a couple of times, but but not the ooh. There you go. Maybe in your younger days when you had some freckles still.
Maybe something in my younger days, yeah. I'll find a photo from my younger days. See if I can find one.
So Grogan poses a question here. What's going on, Grogan? And big up to all you Stoop crew who have been here for, what are we in, day 14, I think, of our 21 days? That's crazy that there's only 6 more days of football. That means we have a couple breaks here.
I know. Fantastic.
But if you guys haven't already, join the Stoop crew. You get to use all these cool emojis and you get to be part of the team and know that we love you. And at least that's 2 people in the world who love you. So there's that. But Grogan, Stoop crew member, is asking, is it just me or is Bale a bone idle, lazy, and entitled prima donna whose dark horse has bolted? What's your answer to that, Mark? I know my answer.
I think he is a entitled prima donna. I don't know if I would go as far as say that he's lazy because, you know, he just disappears and it's frustrating. You know, if I was a Tottenham fan or if I was a Wales supporter or if I was Real Madrid, I don't, because when he's active, that's obviously he's not lazy. He's got a nose for the ball. But I think, here's what I will say from what little I've watched of Gareth Bale in the last year. He loses focus. He doesn't have, it's like all of a sudden he's no longer interested in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that a fair assessment of Gareth Bale? Because I think he's very, very talented and he's very exciting to
Ben's
watch.
Asking you, Mark, is he worth £600,000 a week?
No, but good on him if he can command that kind of salary.
That's what somebody said. He's the biggest thief. He's the biggest thief.
Well,
in football.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Nobody is. I agree with you, Director John.
Well, what was Ozil getting?
Something like that.
And he definitely wasn't worth it.
No.
You know.
But Bondi, you are totally right. You did tell us Bale could throw the ball into the box from the touchline, and
I saw that happen today. It was crazy.
That was awesome. That's one thing he can do well. But you're absolutely right. If you make Bale track back and if you give him somebody, so if you decide the defender who is going to defend Gareth Bale is also going to be one of my main points of attack. He's going to lead the attack as well. So you get which side does Bale play on? The right side? So you get
plays on the left side.
He's on the left side?
I think so.
I don't know. You get your left back, your right back, something like that. Exactly, Bobby. Exactly. He looked like a threat until he started being required to do stuff. And then he's too far back. And then he's slow getting back to the midfield. He's not rushing back to his spots. And he kind of wanders around. And I think, Bondi, it is tough to say he's useless because when he's on, he can score 4 goals and have 2 assists in a game. He is that type of player. The ending of the match where they actually scored goals, their second match, I believe, the ending of that match, he could have had like 3 goals just from the corner kicks where he just dribbled around people and had incredible passes into the box. So when he's on, he's good, but very similar to Ozil, that now that you mentioned it, where you'd have games where you're thinking Ozil is the best player in the world. And then you'd have 3 games in a row where you're going, where's Ozil? And then you see him, a play's happening and a pass is back to the middle where he should be. And he's still running back from midfield.
Yep.
Running, jogging.
Running like I do.
So, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, you heard who I think won the day. How about you? Who do you think won the day?
Who I think won the day.
Christian Eriksen? You know, they won it for him.
It's hard to not give it to somebody on Denmark.
You, Mr. Director, you.
And it's
not
Gunnersaurus. Gunnersaurus. You know, I'm almost tempted to give it to someone on Austria because they to me they prove themselves. This sucks for them. It hurts even more. Hurts even more than being beat down 4-0, I would say, because they actually feel like had they got that first goal in the second half, they could have had in extra time, they could have had 2. They could have had 3.
Yeah.
And it just didn't happen that way. But if we're talking about who won the day, this is the knockout round. It's got to be somebody from Italy or Denmark. And Italy, I would say, are lucky to get through. Not lucky. They fought.
No, I think they are. They
should count themselves a little bit lucky.
They were a foot away from being very unlucky, but that foot was just ahead, and he was just offsides on that score.
Yeah,
and it got chalked off. That changes the game, and Italy is
get it, I think
because
win.
This is a day that Italy is just not. It's not their day. They finally get it together because there was enough opportunity. There was more time. Hey, we finally got that. But Austria, if that point stands, if that goal stands, Italy's heading home.
Yeah, man.
Italy is heading home. Their defense was ridiculous.
Yeah. So listen, I think Dolberg, actually some people were saying that. Dolberg, yeah. Mega said it, Bobby said it. I think
Dolberg or is it Dolberg?
He had the first 2 goals in the Denmark match, and then they brought him off. Dolberg, I would say, definitely won the day, but Denmark, the team, won the day because today wasn't we did it for Eriksen. It wasn't we used the fans to get through. Today was we played better football than this team, who is a good team, and we spanked them. And it wasn't about avenging Eric, or not avenging, but, doing it for Ericsson. Today was about football for them. Yes, that's all behind them, but they didn't do it by having the rub of the green, by having a sneaky shot get in that shouldn't have gone in, by getting a foul, by getting even the red card. They got in by playing damn good football. Yeah. And everyone is now on notice. And I tell you what, England and Germany both need to be paying attention to that match and go, shit, because that's who we got if they can get through Netherlands.
Right.
Or Czech Republic, it's football.
Yeah,
Austria
no doubt.
Showed us today.
No, you never know.
You never know.
And today's second match proved that.
You never know.
You never know what's going to happen.
Mr. Austria are pretenders. You need to set an apology for. We need to call up.
And what happened with Austria? They went home, right? They went home.
They scored a goal against a team that has not given up a goal.
You're absolutely right. I wasn't convinced by them.
And took them to extra
time. Said that they would lose to Italy, and they did. So look, you want to talk about who the possible pretender is? The real pretenders was Wales. They got their butts beat.
Now, see, Wales.
And honestly, look, and sometimes we get caught up in the emotions. And there's always in a group of 16 like this, there's always going to be the team that like you're gonna rank last. And Austria is the one that I rank last. I didn't think Austria they beat North Macedonia and that was it. And they got in. They didn't deserve to get there. Denmark is a little different story for me because I think they're a better team. And what they had to do was they took two games, one game they lose on emotion. That shouldn't have been played out that day. It should have been delayed and played another time. Second game, they're trying to figure out who they are now without Christian Eriksen. And then the third game of group stage, they put it together, and now we see what Denmark can do.
And oh my God,
that's amazing, John.
We have a special guest. It's Adele, everybody.
Oh my God, that's Mark, amazing.
You didn't join us for the private post.
Dude, I was so hungry.
After party?
I was so hungry.
We talked for about 30 minutes about the Adele story and never told the Adele story. And
Ben Ireland, I think,
and Mr. Tom and Ben Ireland
figure out who Kiefer Moore is.
Ben Ireland and we were in tears talking about it. It was absolutely fantastic. Who the fuck is Kiefer Moore for real?
Like I said, he's wondering who he is. Or where is Kiefer Moore more likely? But yeah.
So wait, where were we when you were talking about Adele?
I wasn't talking. You were talking about Adele. You were talking about who your man.
You were talking about who Denmark beat. Okay. So now
you're man of the day.
So now you rate Austria higher than Wales.
I would have to.
You don't have to do anything.
I would say that if I was to go back in time and build the time machine and then try and stop myself from doing all those terrible things I did. No.
Don't stop yourself from doing that. All those terrible things you did led you here, Mark. You would not be.
True.
I wouldn't know you if you hadn't have done all those terrible things.
Oh, thank goodness, man. Thank goodness.
Telling the
would I say that would I rank Wales lower than Austria based on those performances? No. I'm still going to stick with I think Austria was the worst of the 16. And the reason why I say that is because, look, Austria looked okay out there. But you know who didn't look good? Italy. Italy didn't look Italy.
Oh, I disagree. I think for the second half they didn't.
I think what I was seeing, what I expect from Italy, and what I saw that is Italy was in extra time.
The first half was basically all Italy.
But
it was exactly what Italy does, and they just missed some shots, and they got shut down. They missed some opportunities, and but I would say that's very spot on for who Italy are. It's just defenders don't always get a foot in. Keeper doesn't always make the stop. They get more. I mean, Italy put in how many? I don't have the stats up right now, but sorry, John, do you have the stats up? Exactly. Wales were terrible today.
They were terrible.
I would have to put Austria ahead of Wales if I was doing like a national rankings or international rankings. Let me see. Italy had 27 shots, 6 on target. Possession was pretty normal. Passes were about the same. Accuracy was about the same. 22 fouls by Austria. But there was a moment where I can agree with you, Mark, in the second half when Austria was turning it on and Wales, not Wales, Italy, they were just diving at them. And there was just nothing they can do. They were just diving. And Arnautovic was looking like world class. And you're like, now, if Arnautovic, the 2 shots that he had besides the one where he was offside, he had 2 chances to score. And both times he slipped. And I'm just thinking,
I kind of noticed that the field seemed a little iffy. There seemed to be a lot of people that were kind of slipping. And just Wembley, falling down.
Bro. You shouldn't. I don't know. I've never be slipping at Wembley. And so if you're saying to me, the pitch, I was surprised because the pitch didn't look great. Like when I think of Wembley, I think like it should be a beautiful, well manicured, but it didn't look fantastic. And maybe it's not the best pitch. Maybe I just have an idea of what Wembley is. But I don't know.
See, now I want to address this comment here with him saying that Verratti was the worst player for Italy. Who did he come in? Who did he replace in the starting lineup?
Locatelli, remember?
We were talking about
Locatelli replaced him when he was injured.
Correct.
And then he scored 2 goals, played amazing defense. And I told you, as soon as Verratti's back, he's going in. Because last match, Verratti had to have been the man of the match. Verratti fucking owned the pitch.
I don't think Verratti I don't think he started last match. I think he started. This is his first start of the tournament. It was today.
Are you sure?
Where's that echo coming from?
From you.
From me?
Yeah, man. Always you.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
Because I'm just noticing it now. But anyway, no. I think today was the first.
Verratti started last. No, Verratti started last night. Last match against Wales, and he played the whole 90. But he ran the pitch. He owned the pitch. But yeah. Oh man, how bad must Tyler Roberts be if he can't get into that Wales team? I don't think it's about him being bad. I think it's about the type of football that they're trying to play with Aaron Ramsey and Christian Bale.
Right.
Who I just Gareth Bale. I think calling Tyler Roberts a striker as well is, I don't know. It's tough. Is he technically a striker? Sure. But being at Leeds United forces you to do everything. So there's only one striker at Leeds United, and that's Patrick Bamford, who still does everything. tries to, but he stays up. He stays up high on the pitch. When did I insult Batman? Is it Tyler? Oh, Christian Bale. Sorry about that. That's when Christian Bale's the one who goes, "I'm Batman," and Gareth Bale goes, "I'm bad." Just bad. He's just fucking bad. So what I was saying is Tyler Roberts can't just be slotted into Gareth Bale, Aaron Ramsey's position, or actually Kiefer Moore's position, because he does too much. He's been Bielsa-fied. And now Tyler Roberts is going to think about stopping an attack just as much as he is about getting forward. So I don't know. But look, Tyler's very young, and Gareth Bale and Aaron Ramsey are also aging out, where Tyler Roberts could become a very big part of this Welsh team in the future. So, I don't know. I don't think it has nothing to do with him being bad. I think it's a style of play thing. And in all honesty, when I saw them bringing Tyler Roberts on, to me it was too late. Like what time did they bring him on?
Oh God, it was like in the 77th minute or something like that.
Yeah, that's no time for him to make a difference. At that point, you're already 2 goals down.
Yeah.
Tyler Roberts came on in the 78th minute for Kiefer Moore. So they threw him up top. They brought him out, and they brought Daniel James out. And look, dude, 78th minute, what are you down at that point? You're down 2-0 at that point. The third goal was scored in the 88th. You're down 2-0 at that point. What is he going to do?
He's not that dynamic of a player where he's going to make that kind of effect.
And actually,
sorry, Leeds.
If you I
like me some Tyler Roberts.
If you want an over-the-top style of player, Kiefer Moore is that player. It's just he's on a yellow card. He's getting called for every single foul. Kiefer Moore, I felt really bad for him. I don't know. I felt like Tyler Roberts needed to be on there with Kiefer Moore because he plays better with Bamford, having that outlet.
Right.
So I don't know. I wouldn't give man of the match to Tyler as Ben is, but I wouldn't say that he was bad. I think, look, why are you making all these subs at the 78th minute? It's not working. They made a change at halftime or shortly after, and it rocked you. Do something. It was like Arteta with me, where I'm going, the game's fucking gone. What good is Lacazette going to do bringing him on now? Or what good is Pepe coming on now?
Right.
Even if he gets a goal. Even if Tyler Roberts had marched down the pitch all by himself and scored a goal, it's too fucking late. Anyway. So let's see if we can come to an agreement. And everybody, hands on your keyboards. I want to know. Was Denmark good or was Wales bad? Which one was more? Was Denmark good or Wales was just bad? Let me know right now. Put it in there. Put it in the comments right now, and let's see if we can come to a consensus. Was the outcome due to Denmark being that good or Wales being that bad? You can't pick both, Ben. Come on. I need you to make a decision here. Mark.
The Denmark made the adjustment and kicked their butts.
Yeah.
It was Denmark. If they don't make that adjustment and they win somehow, Wales is just bad. I mean, Wales was pretty bad, but I don't think they were that bad.
Bobby, but what I'm saying is the shake of the dice was with 12 minutes left, down by 2. Like what? That's where. Okay, so we're pretty much in consensus that Denmark were that good. Now, a little bit harder for this one. Did Italy win because Italy was that much better? Or did Italy win because Austria just aren't good enough?
Austria proved to not be good enough.
I think I'm going to go with Austria just aren't good enough because Italy were not that great.
Nope, they weren't. And then they were just waiting for their moment, and the moment finally came, and that just happened to be extra time.
Italy did have some luck. I don't know with the VAR. It's that 3D.
He was offsides, man.
I think it comes down. It doesn't come down to Italy outclassing them or anything. And God, if David Alaba was on anybody else's team, that dude is their center back. He played at like center back, I think, for the first match.
Yeah, but on that third goal, that incredible. No, what was? Yeah, the second
volley.
Goal, the second volley. He's so flat-footed.
He got a foot on it.
No, he didn't. He was nowhere near. He's just standing there. He was
no. If you see, he slings a foot up and it it grazes it. It doesn't change the direction. But I mean, yes, you're right. There were 3 other Austrians standing there as well, Mark.
Yeah.
So
No,
not all
true.
on him. For me, it's like, how is he one of their best attackers and also their best defender and probably their best midfielder? So, fuck, if that dude, if we could get him, he's a guy I would like to see in the Premier League. So, yeah, Bondi, you got a point there. Experience won it. So, and experience.
I think experience is what kept Austria in the game. You know, they're a veteran squad.
Yeah.
You know, look at their average age is it's like 29, 30.
Yeah.
They have a lot of experienced players on that Austrian team. So,
well,
no, Austria was not that good. Austria was not good enough to beat Italy.
Italy weren't great. They just had more depth. I agree with you, Macronomical. There you go.
Yeah,
okay, guys, hands on keyboards. We only have a few minutes left in the stream for today. I want to thank you guys for watching with us. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, join the Stoop crew, all that good stuff. Hands on the keyboards, because I need you guys to tell me who is going to win tomorrow between the Netherlands and Czech Republic. Give me who's going to win and the score. What do you guys think? Oh, excuse me. 1 second.
Don't know where he went. I think Netherlands are going to beat him. And I think Netherlands are going to beat them, what did they say? 2-1. 2-1 to the Cheeseheads. But that has a whole different meaning to me, Bremner's Ghost. I lived in Minnesota for a while. Cheeseheads are on the other side of the border in Green Bay.
Who are the Cheeseheads?
He says Holland or But yeah, I've got 2-1.
Yeah.
And
I think we're all in agreement there.
Mm-hmm.
And god dang, man, I had 2-0 with Italy. At least, I get some points.
Yeah, you get some points.
And did Immobile actually score? I think
he did not.
No, he didn't.
He did not score.
He shoots from anywhere, man. I love that.
That shot he took that almost went into the top left corner. Ooh, doggy. That would have been the goal of the tournament, you know.
Yeah.
And that's something I'd like to start talking about, is about these goals of the tournament. We're not going to do it today.
We'll get there. We
got to get there at some point. We got to start nominating some of the best goals.
Yeah. You know what? I was thinking about doing that on Thursday. If me and you want to do a show where we actually record a show and we because we have Thursday and Friday off. So, actually, do we have Wednesday off too? I think
we have Wednesday and Thursday off.
Wednesday and Thursday. There's matches on Friday.
Correct. The round of 8 starts on Friday.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, I was thinking about doing one where we do some of those like manager so far, team so far, surprising team. So we'll do something fun this week.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so everybody, hands on keyboards again. Let me know who's gonna win. Belgium, Portugal. Now this match, Mark, tomorrow's supposed to be a nice day. I will have the TV out, and and I was thinking about possibly doing a like a members only stream where we don't really stream. We just have an open stream where we can comment and talk to each other while we watch along.
That'd be cool.
Something like that. Let me know what you guys think about that. Because I do love talking to you guys during the match, but those live watch-alongs can be daunting when you have to keep talking.
Yeah.
But if it's just sort of an open stream where we can chit-chat. All right, let's get to some of these. Jimmy says, let's start up at the top, John. Ronaldo 3, Belgium 2. I've been hearing a lot about Ronaldo getting a hat trick tomorrow, so we'll see. Belgium 2, Ronaldo 3. Portugal winning. Portugal, but close. 3-2 Belgium. 3-1 Portugal. Belgium, but boy, is this difficult to call.
Yeah, it is.
Open stream sounds
really
good.
Is. I just don't trust.
Just talk to my urologist. I
don't trust that Portuguese defense. I don't trust it, and Belgium has too much offense.
Yeah,
that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. If they can figure out that defense, honestly, you don't do it at this point because you don't know who you can trust back there. But Pepe is proving to be a liability.
Yeah, but yeah, that I don't know if it's Pepe. By the way,
I think it's Pepe. I think it's Pepe.
To me, it's his young buddy next to him.
Semedo?
Yes.
Semedo has been quite good.
And he's also cost them at least 2 goals.
I don't know if that's exactly true, but I'll give it to you.
I'm pretty sure it is. Listen, guys, we've got a couple of requests to do a live stream of the England match, of the England-Germany. That's on Tuesday, I believe. Tuesday,
yeah.
Ooh, that's the noon match. Wow.
Yeah, and it looks like our local pub, Dram Shop, is going to be open for that.
So the problem with us shooting from there is that we would have to tell them to turn the sound off, and they wouldn't like that.
Right. No. I understand that. But I know that that's where Cantac is going to be watching the match.
Yeah. And then Bobby Aldo saying that, I'll be in the pub. And I think no, guys, I think everyone needs to be paying attention to it. But what you guys should feel free to do is if you want to open up the holding screen for the stream that's happening at 5:30, we are always commenting with people who comment on there. Jimmy's always on there early, Ben, Bob usually. So, but wow, I think this consensus is that Portugal's going to win, Mark.
Yeah, I'd like to say so. I mean, I did pick them to win it all, but they have not shown me anything except for their game against Hungary. Their match against Hungary, they looked brilliant. And then they lose. They got destroyed by Germany. And while it was a draw, they were lucky to get out of the group stage. They really were, you know.
Yeah.
You know, France had 2 draws, but that doesn't concern me as much as Portugal having 2 draws.
Yeah, that's tough. Let's see one more time here. It's going to be really tough. It's a tough one to call, but I think I'm going to stick with Portugal. I do think it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
There he is.
There's Cantac.
Look at that fresh face from what is he, 16 in that one?
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, it's been fun. We'll see how all that happens tomorrow, and we will see you guys tomorrow. And don't forget, if the Belgium-Portugal match goes into extra time and subsequent penalties, we will still be live at our 5:30 mark, which is 10:30 in the UK, and we will just watch the penalties live. So go ahead and call in and let's tune in, and we'll see how it goes.
That's it.
Italy versus Portugal, the Toronto's construction derby. I assume a lot of Italians and Portuguese working in the construction industry. It's from your trip to. All right, guys. Well, it's been a fun stream. It's been a great first day of knockout rounds.
Yeah, it has been
more
fun.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, no
Mark,
doubt.
Thanks for calling in, John.
Absolutely, every time.
With us. Thank all you guys for being here. We will see you tomorrow. Peace out. Adios, bitches.